Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, we're going to explore the question, can a 300 plus pound man be considered fit? Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. So, if we go out and explore YouTube fitness, the realm of YouTube fitness, we see a large number of channels that have fitness at the end of them. We'll see some really big guys, some big Rob fitness and some monster bencher fitness or whatever they happen to be. I don't know if those are real channels, so no offense if they are. But we see a lot of really big guys with fitness at the end of their channel name. Some of these guys are bodybuilders that are just beef monsters. Some of these guys are power lifters that are incredibly strong. But the question is, and this came into a conversation today, are these guys really fit? And I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background on myself. And then I want you guys to drop a comment down below and let me know if you think they are truly fit. Now, my background, I was 346 pounds at the age of 46. I was pretty freaking strong. At that time, there was only like 80 to 85 men on the planet that had ever in competition hit a 2,000 pound raw total. At that time, and my videos are on this channel, so they're not made up, I was pretty close to a 700 pound squat, close to an 800 pound deadlift, and close to a 430, 440, 450 bench, in that range. So my total was around 1900 to 1950, my gym total, about a week before my meet. So at worst in competition, you know, I was hoping to get 1850. So I was pretty darn strong. I wasn't one of the 80 all-time best, and I never did that in competition. But I reached what would be considered a near elite level in my sport. I was never able to achieve that because of my diabetes and because of my health related to my weight, but that's where I got to. Now, was I extremely strong? Yes. Yes, I was extremely strong. But was I fit? Absolutely not. I was not fit. I could not walk to the mailbox without getting winded. I could not run 100 feet. I could barely wipe my ass. Was I strong? Yes. So the question is, are these guys that are over 300 pounds, would you consider them to be fit? These mass monster bodybuilders that have managed to pack on a lot of weight, a lot of muscle mass, these extremely strong power lifters who are able to, you know, move mountains of weight. Yes, they're strong, but are they fit? Well, it's never a black and white answer. It's never a black and white answer because some of these guys do a lot of stuff outside of bodybuilding. Some of these guys do a lot of stuff outside of powerlifting. But at the end of the day, I'm wagering that most of them, you know, most of them struggle. They're on the struggle bus a little bit when it comes to general fitness. Now, I consider general fitness to incorporate two things. Number one, general fitness means you have a reasonable degree, a reasonable capacity to wake up today and do whatever you want to do. So if you want to wake up today and go run a mile, you have that capacity. If you want to wake up today and, you know, do 200 push-ups, you have a reasonable capacity to do so. If you want to wake up today and go on a 10-mile hike, you're not going to feel like living death. So fitness would mean you have a reasonable ability to go do whatever you want to do. Go play golf, go play basketball, go hike, go swim for a couple hours. It means you have a baseline, in my opinion, a baseline ability to do whatever you want. Being physically fit, in my opinion, equates to a reasonable degree of physical freedom. Now, as far as fitness, I would say, and this is my opinion, I want to hear what you guys have to say, that being fit also involves a degree of health. And when I say health, any discussion on health means that you have to be able to have an eye on longevity. We know from mortality statistics that men over 250 pounds lose about an average of 7 years off their life. Men over 300 pounds, it's somewhere probably between 10 and 14 years. There's not a lot of guys over the age of or over the weight of 300 pounds that make it to the age of 60. We know this. So these big guys, even though they're strong, even though they're big, their heart still has to support all their weight. Their hormone system, you know, all the systems in the body still have to support this weight and help recover and repair this amount of mass. And it puts an incredible strain on the body. And not a lot of these guys make it to the age of 60 or even 65. They die young. We can look at guys like football players. We can make the argument that large guys like football players, large guys like professional wrestlers, and it's often blamed on steroids or performance-enhancing drugs. But the fact remains that these guys are dying younger. And, you know, the argument is that, you know, it's the drugs. Well, that could contribute to it, certainly. But these powerlifters, these bodybuilders are taking these drugs as well, if not in a larger degree. So when it comes to fitness, I argue that fitness has to involve health, has to involve longevity, and that anybody that is over 300 pounds is probably not going to make it to 60. Let's just be real here. They're probably not going to make it to 60. How many 60-year-old 300-pound guys do you see walking around on planet Earth? So if we look at a 300-pound man, are they able to wake up right now and have a reasonable degree of physical freedom? I would argue that most of these guys don't. You can't say black and white that they all do or all don't, certainly. But I would say most of them don't have the same degree of physical freedom as a man that is much lower in weight and taking a little bit better care of themselves and not going to extremes. And then we also have the degree, the aspect of longevity and health. Are these guys going to live to what is a reasonable and normal age? Probably not. So you look at those two aspects, longevity and physical freedom, and I would argue that anybody over 300 pounds is not near their full capacity with either. So, is a 300-pound man physically fit? Is it right for a 300-pound man to tag fitness at the end of their channel? You decide. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.